Hello and welcome to the McKelvey Group Training module. We will be training in Excel. In this video, we will be learning about how to use the ISNA function. The ISNA function is a function that returns as true when a cell contains the NA error or false for any other value or error type. ISNA is used to test the references chosen. ISNA is usually nested within an if function, but it can also depend on the situation in which you are using ISNA. In the example provided in this video, we will use a sample table of data with a few values as seen in column D, and test these values in a separate table in column F. To test these values, we will use the ISNA function. To begin step 1, we will click in the first cell in our test table where we would like the first tested value to populate, which in this case is F3. We would then begin to type into our formula bar or into the cell itself directly and type the following formula equals ISNA parentheses, and then the first value that we are trying to test, which is D3 in this case from our table of data. Then we will close parentheses and hit enter on our keyboard. And as you can see, the value returned is true because it was true that the cell that we tested contained an NA error. Then, step 2, in order to test the following values, we will click the bottom right corner of the cell we just solved and drag down. And as you can see, the following 3 test values returned as false because the cells that we tested did not contain an NA error, but instead contained other values or other error types. But the last cell returned as true again because the last value that we tested did in fact contain an NA error.